The movie The Shop Around the Corner unfolds in the charming city of Budapest, Hungary, during the early 20th century. It centers on a quaint leather goods and novelty shop owned by the stern yet kind-hearted Hugo Matuszek. The shop serves as a bustling hub for various employees, each with their own quirks and personal lives that intertwine in unexpected ways. At the heart of the story is Alfred Kralik, portrayed by James Stewart, who holds the position of the shop's senior salesman. Alfred is diligent, intelligent, and deeply committed to his work. He has been with the shop for 9 years and enjoys a close, almost paternal relationship with Mr. Matuszek. Alfred lives a modest life in a small apartment, sharing it with his family, and he harbors dreams of a more fulfilling personal existence. To combat his loneliness, he responds to a newspaper advertisement for a pen pal, seeking intellectual companionship through anonymous letters. These correspondences grow increasingly affectionate, filling him with hope and excitement about meeting his mysterious correspondent. Into this setting enters Clara Novak, played by Margaret Sullavan, a spirited and ambitious young woman who arrives at the shop seeking employment, with her quick wit and determination. She impresses Mr. Matuszek during a clever sales demonstration involving a musical cigarette box that plays Ochi Kornia. Despite Alfred's initial skepticism about hiring another clerk during the slow season, Clara secures the job. From the outset, Alfred and Clara clash. Their personalities grate against each other. Alfred finds Clara pretentious and overly eager, while Clara views Alfred as condescending and overly serious. Their bickering becomes a daily fixture in the shop, much to the amusement or annoyance of their colleagues. The supporting cast adds depth and humor to the narrative. There is Ferenc Vitas, a slick and opportunistic salesman who flatters Mr. Matuszek excessively while hiding his own deceitful nature. Pyrovich, a mild-mannered family man and Alfred's confidant, offers quiet wisdom and comic relief. Pepe, the cheeky errand boy, brings youthful energy and sarcasm, often stealing scenes with his blunt observations. Rudy, the new delivery boy, represents innocence and eagerness in his first job. Together, they form a microcosm of society, navigating the ups and downs of retail life, especially as the busy Christmas season approaches. Unbeknownst to Alfred and Clara, they are each other's anonymous pen pals. Through their letters, they share profound thoughts on literature, life, and love, building a romantic connection based on intellect and emotion rather than physical appearance. Alfred writes of his aspirations and vulnerabilities, while Clara expresses her dreams of romance and cultural refinement. They arrange to meet at a cafe, with Alfred instructed to wear a carnation and carry a copy of Anna Karenina as identifiers. However, when Alfred arrives early and spots Clara waiting alone at a table marked reserved, he realizes the truth but chooses not to reveal himself immediately. Instead, he approaches as her co-worker, leading to a tense and awkward encounter where Clara, disappointed by the absence of her expected suitor, vents her frustrations on him. Alfred leaves, conflicted but intrigued. Parallel to this budding romance is the turmoil in Mr. Matuszek's personal life. The shop owner becomes increasingly paranoid about his wife's fidelity, suspecting an affair with one of his employees. His suspicions wrongly fall on Alfred after a private detective reports that Mrs. Matuszek frequently visits the Rendezvous Cafe and mentions a musical cigarette box sold by the shop. In a fit of jealousy, Mr. Matuszek confronts and fires Alfred on the spot, just before Christmas Eve, leaving Alfred devastated and the shop in disarray. The truth emerges when Mr. Matuszek discovers that the unfaithful employee is actually Vitas, who has been embezzling and romancing Mrs. Matuszek. Overwhelmed by betrayal and loneliness, Mr. Matuszek attempts suicide but is saved by Pepe, who rushes him to the hospital. In his vulnerability, Mr. Matuszek reflects on his life and the value of his loyal employees. He promotes Alfred to manager and fires Vitas, restoring order to the shop. As Christmas Eve arrives, the shop buzzes with holiday shoppers. Alfred, now aware of Clara's identity as his pen pal, decides to test her feelings. He pretends to have met her correspondent, describing him unflatteringly as an older, balding man with financial troubles. Clara, defensive and heartbroken, reveals her deep investment in the letters. Finally, in a tender moment after the shop closes, Alfred reveals the truth by quoting from their correspondence and showing her the carnation. Clara, initially stunned, melts into joy as they embrace their workplace animosity transforming into genuine love. The film concludes on a heartwarming note, with Mr. Matushik finding solace in the company of Rudely, inviting the young boy to share Christmas dinner, symbolizing themes of forgiveness, connection, and the magic of the holiday season. Throughout, the story weaves humor, misunderstandings, and poignant moments, highlighting how love can blossom in the most unexpected places. This classic romantic comedy, directed by Ernst Lubitsch, it captures the essence of human relationships with wit and warmth, making it a timeless tale of mistaken identities and heartfelt revelations.